Hello, and welcome back to SnowRunner. We are currently in Tamir, where we were just getting started, looking for upgrades, getting watchtowers, scouting the map, which we've got most of this first map scouted now. We got all the watchtowers done, I believe. So we're pretty much getting ready to start doing some tasks and contracts through here. Finish grabbing the upgrades. There's one, two of them, three of them right there, ready to get. I've gotten two already out of here. So we got those to do. We got plenty of tasks to activate and do. And work on getting these gateways unlocked so we can get them taken care of. And we're going to see what kind of trouble we can get into. Hello, Ged. Yeah, in the VC. I seen you in there already. Just get my greetings out of the way. Hello, Ged. So, where am I at? You would have to look in there and see if it was done yet already or not. I don't know what all we handled. Yeah, hub recovery stage 1 and 2 are both done. But you are welcome to find whatever task or contract you'd like to do and start working on it. Just let me know which one you're working on so we can make sure if somebody else pops in, they don't end up on it. One of them's been done. I'm not. Like I said, you'll have to look through the. Well, I want to go get these other three upgrades before I do anything else. Oh, that's right. There's that hidden upgrade up here, too. I almost forgot about that. There's an upgrade hidden somewhere up by this house. To, I have no idea where that is off the top of my head right now, so I couldn't begin to tell you. Yes. That was one of the first things we handled, was getting the Tega. And boy, was that ever a mess. All right, somebody grabbed this upgrade already. Good, 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 good. Wasn't sure if it had been gotten or not. Well, like I said, first, before I do anything else, I want to get these other 3 upgrades. Because I have vehicles that are in dire need of upgrading, and I need upgrades in order to do that. Hmm. All right. So I need, first one is there. Hello, Bryce. Meow. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Just in bed? All right. Well, if you got to get some sleep, you got to get some sleep, man. I know school's in session now for a lot of people, so. Not sleeping, you're just hanging out in bed? Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Alright. Getting close to my turn off for this. Can you join the... Well, you can, Zantana. You're not in Discord, are you? So... The code is Foxtrot Niner Niner 2 Tango. Oh yeah, that's right. You've got me on the PlayStation, so yeah, you should be good. All right, let's right off that direction. Copying your snow runner? Hey, Ian. Yeah, me and the pup are good. He's been pretty feisty today. He got home racing and chasing all over the place. All right. Raise suspension for the loaf. All right. Next upgrade. Back over here. And the final upgrade is over there. So I'm going to throw me in a couple of waypoints here. Turn off somewhere here and come up the hill. Probably sitting on a hill like this is not the best spot to turn the parking brake off before starting the engine. Well, I should probably just start the engine before I release the parking brake. 'Yes. No. The C500 is the ultimate scout. Nope. Not this right. Next right. Three minutes of copying. Well, Zantana's working on it. Does it take long to copy? I gotta figure out how to upload my saves to Pros so that should worst case scenario happen, as seems to be happening to a lot of people here lately, I will be able to recover them. Well, you're just lucky Sergey's not here to stop you. Oh, sure you can. There's trucks bigger than that. So what you're telling me is you still haven't really done anything yet. Focus. Focus, young man. Focus. What are you trying to do, looking beyond the horizons? I finally found a map that the Wrangler is useful on. What's the game plan? Pretty much just working our way through the tasks and stuff. Focusing on maybe getting the gateway open, whatever tasks and contracts we got to do that. Yeah, I know MJ had his issues. That's what made me start looking into it. That's why I was like, yeah, I really need to get that handled. I'm surprised you didn't jump in on the raffle. Well, I posted about it every day. Yeah, the Ford truck's coming to Expeditions on September 4th, as well as Season 16. The Year 5 Pass will become available, and the DLC for Roadcraft. Everything is hitting September 4th. Another raised suspension. This one is for the TUZ-166. And I call it the TUZ because I started playing this game, and the first YouTuber I watched play this game was MJ Haggis. My favorite Scottish YouTuber. All right. From here, the other one is up there. So I need to go back to the road. To here. Hopefully the servers don't crash. Yeah, no doubt. Because there's going to be a lot of people wanting to play. I think I got to come along the outer edge and then up. Or at least that's going to be the game plan to try to get there. And I started the engine before releasing the handbrake. Aren't you proud of me? Because that is not normal for me. Well, you should be. Uh-oh, Barbie's on the way. Why would you do that? Oh no, it's definitely up this way. Because I am not too far from it where I'm at. Not the pink trucks. Yes, the pink trucks. That's the Barbie Brigade. Hello, Bryce. Meow. So I determined that Sam has a vendetta against cicadas. He went after one last week, and I thought, oh, it was just a fluke. It came across his path, and so he decided to play with it and attack it, right? Today we're on our walk, and he made a immediate right-hand turn off the sidewalk into the grass to snag a cicada. I didn't even know the thing was there. He's looking for them so that he can attack them. So I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't like the way they chirp. All right, last upgrade on this map. Another raised suspension. All right. Diego Garcia, how are you? I'm doing good myself. Welcome in. This one is for the Vorongrad. Uh-huh. Ah. All right. So we got all the upgrades done. Bryce is not in the game yet. Time to get the Jeep back to the garage. He is no longer needed. I can't tell you. You're just lucky, I guess. Nobody ever said that lucky meant it was always good. So, Bryce, I'm guessing your internet is slow because Ged did it. I'm going to try not to leave vehicles just parked in random places because at some point in time I got to get them all back anyhow. So, I thought you were working on the looking beyond the horizon. Focus. Focus, young man. Focus. Need a bowhead, a pioneer, and some sand quarries. Probably not. Can I please come rescue you? Where are you? Yeah, he's not in the VC. You have if you want to speak with him, Ged, you're gonna have to text him. Um, all right, give me a minute and I'll be there. I'm not that far away. Well, I'll give you this though. At least this time you weren't on flat level ground. Well, no, because you're like basically right next door to me, so you're probably running on the exact same server network, and Zantana is running through the PlayStation network straight connection, so he's not even crossplay. All right, cross the bridge, hang a left. My Jeep is really begging to get off the asphalt. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. That's good, because you don't have the best singing voice. Not to be mean, but, you know. We can't, the gateways aren't open yet. Because I'm setting up for where I got to be at on you. And we're gonna do the trick where I'm gonna attach the winch and you're gonna pull. Pull. Now it's up to you to reload yourself. Oh yeah, that's because you fell in the mud. All right. Now back on my mission to go park this. Well, what are you planning on flipping again? Ah, get them KC daylighters on. Oh, you weren't here for the announcement the other night. When you're getting ready to complete a task, say incoming just before you complete it. So that way, if there's a cutscene or something, we're ready for it to be completed. Because the other day, two of us almost wrecked our trucks because the cutscene popped up and we weren't ready for it. All right. This is looking beyond the horizon. Yes, yes, it worked. At last, I have a signal. Thank you, my friend. Take this 710 XP, 6,150 cash. Let me finish what I'm getting this guy back. I'm almost back, so. Yep. How did Bryce end up getting kicks that far in, man? He was driving down the road all happy, hunky dory. All right. What was that code? Mm. Golf 453 Zulu. Golf 453 Zulu. All right. Hey, Steve, how's it going? Okay. We'll retain him for now. And let's figure out what we got. We got quite a few of these that need to be activated. To be honest, I never really used the Dan before in my other playthrough. Okay, everything that needs to be activated is activated. And what do we got here? Hey, you'll get that occasionally. Lost bricks go to the village. They pick up over there. Ah, what the hey? We can go ahead and do that because that's not that far away. And where's my 500? All right, that one's not mine, I don't think. Oh, there's mine. Hey, just remember, you break it, you bought it. The rest of us are on tasks and may not be close by to help right away. So if you flip it, you might have to wait. Oof. Low front end. Well, are you trying to get back in, Bryce? Do you need the code? Okay. Uh, yeah, there is a new code. It is Golf 453 Zulu. Off to bed now? All right, Steve. There's nothing. Well, I'm tilted, but I'm not out of the game yet. I mean, I'm impressed with how far over this thing will go without stalling. Ooh, hold it. Ha! Engine's running. Crane mode. Alright, now before I put that away, we're going to move forward a little bit. Now we can put that away. The worst thing about the drowned lands, or Tamir in general, the roads are not necessarily the best ones to drive on in the dark. You can still damage your gearbox. Well, unless you're driving too fast on too hard a pavement with your diff lock engaged. Alright. Yeah. I passed the turn off for those. Of course I did. And that would be a route. Back in your day, huh? Dad, this is still your day. Oh. Well, now I flipped. You don't need to be the first one over there, Ged. You're fine. If he's rolling in there to explore, let him do it. It will all be okay. I promise. Well, I gotta go rescue my C500 from laying on its side real quick, so. Well, you can you could drop the other truck and go help them out if you're in the area, and then go back and pick your other truck up. That's what co-op is about, Get. It's about teamwork. We're working on teamwork, Ged. Teamwork. More power. Right around this curve. Hey, those trees give you every breath you've ever breathed. Remember that. Come on, you get up on your wheels. No! Change truck. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Did you rescue Bryce? Oh, well, you probably weren't at the time. Ged, it's about teamwork. If you can't participate in the co-op as a team player, you cannot play in the co-op. I'm gonna look at the map and see where you're at, Ged. You're not that far away. You're on all paved road. You could go back and help. Ged, I'm going to say it one more time. If you cannot participate as a team player in the co-op, you cannot play in the co-op. All right, now let's see if I can get these bricks out of here without flipping my truck over. Yeah, that area you're in is not exactly a very friendly area. All right, next one. Gotta go all the way through here. That's on the corner. Get off me, tree. Just remember. Just remember, when you complete something, say incoming first. All right. So, attach winch. There. To there. Show task. Lost trailer. Oh, lost light trailer. How do I cope with all these lost vehicles, you ask? I don't. At my last checkup, I burst the blood pressure monitor. My only hope is for you to find the lost trailer and take it to the sawmill's parking. We will accept that because I am headed past the sawmill anyhow. Alright, now, let's see. Wrong button, I gotta do this first. There. I mean, if I got to pull it through here backwards, I'll pull it backwards. Okay, how close am I? Stupid trees. I hung up on every tree branch out here, that's for sure. Well, that's not very nice. Ooh, I forgot about that spot. I got lucky there. See how that goes again? You asked for help, he said, okay. Ooh, I wonder, is it going to let me attach that in front now? Nope. I can't believe the only spot I can attach to that scout trailer is from the rear. Now I should be able to grab that. How close am I? I still got a ways to go. Yeah, and then I release the winch. Aha! I see daylight and I see the exit of the woods. Okay, he's doing all that stuff that nobody else wants to do. Huh. All right. Gonna have to do this a little bit at a time. Uh-oh. Looks like JJ's raiding. Hello, Miss Dust Bunny. Welcome in. Hey, JJ. JJ said hi. Please hit the like and sub buttons on your way to the door, folks. Thank you. We appreciate that. Yes. If you read the chat, JJ said hi back. Hello, Stu. All right, let's pull up the one that I've got here for the trailer. Enter a dark room with your hands out in front of you, desperately looking for a light switch. I bumped my head on the like button and fell back on the share button and tumbled into the chat. Nice. Everybody says like and subscribe or she'll leave a mouse in your shoe. Well, I guess you could have worse things end up in your shoe. Scorpions. Hey, Adam, gonna be lurking around? All right. Woohoo! Lost Light trailer. Don't give Ebony ideas. It was Ebony's idea. This is it's a drop of water in the ocean, but it's what I can get. 190 XP, 1,450 cash. Hello, Ian. Other Ian. We got two Ians in here now. All right. Where are my other bricks? Down that way. Hello, Nacho. On top chat or live chat? It should be on live, but yeah, all messages. Yeah, Nacho, I got it on all messages. No, I think I've been higher on other raids. I mean, at some point in time, I'd like to be able to get that way without a raid. But you know what? I will take what I can get for right now. That's how you get built up. Don't cook the transmission. Hello, Mississippi Gonzo. / Rip Red Corn. Really? Stop over here and activate this one. Oh, okay, that's already working. I mean, this is safe, right? Yeah, there's a watchtower right up by it. Unpack, pack, restore crane, and of course the worst thing is my Western Star 6900 XD is stuck in the middle of that frickin' nasty road out there. Well, I'm currently in the middle of a task right now, Ged. Yeah, I'm sure it goes back behind me. $55 miles, huh? I don't think these maps are 55 miles from corner to corner. He thinks I'm cutting through. A lot of those maps are ridiculous. Oh, ridiculously huge? Yeah. Ooh. Well, that'll make for some slow travel. All right, east wind. We're happy so long as the farmers are here. Here's what you're due. 1,470 XP, 16,800 cash. I'll take that. Well, we are moving, albeit very, very slowly. Typical SnowRunner shortcut. Always something going to slow you down taking a shortcut. Little steering wheel wiggle. Well, guys, this part's not very exciting. Watching me creep through the mud. But on the bright side, at least I'm creeping. Oil recon is a success. If only I had drivers like you in our unit. Here's what you're owed. 740 XP, 4,600 cash. Yeah, somebody's field. Again, another shortcut that's not a shortcut. I'm not activating nothing right now, Ged, until I get out of this field. I am moving and I'm not stopping. I don't care what you need. Until I get out of this mud pit, I'm not doing it because I'm not stopping. I have forward momentum and I am using it. It's very slow forward momentum, but it is forward momentum. I think this must have been the hog field, all this mud. I can hear the moo cows. Oh, I think I'm getting there. Hello, Lisa. All right, now I can go activate some stuff for you. See, you just have to be a little patient. That's because you're not a doctor. There we go. All activated. Open the front gate. Now I gotta go back in here and all right, lost bricks. Bravo! Wish I could have seen Pavel's little face when you pulled up outside his house. Sadly, he quickly realized he forgot to order cement. Anyway, you did your job, so here's your pay. 200 XP, 2,250 cash. All right, now we got to go back down and drop off the fallen bricks. All right, nice. Thank you, Lisa. Figure I may as well smash a few pumpkins while I'm at it. I don't know how close I am on my profile to my pumpkin killing count, but might as well do it while I'm here. Alright. So I want to go left. That's a wicked driveway. So the results of the first raffle for streaming was Rio took it. There were only 2 entries, so hopefully next time there will be more. Rio won this one. Well, it's not the first person to type the word. It's that's how you get in there. You'll get assigned a number, and then I have a third party that will pick pick a number out of the group, and whoever's number is the one that will get done. However, being that there were only 2 entries, Bryce, you were the other entry, so should Rio not be available, be on standby. All right, Lost in the Woods. Wonderful. Nothing worse than having a truck like that die on you in the middle of a big operation. Thanks a lot. 330 XP, 390 cash. And we get the Dan 96320. Well, that's all right. Now we just got to bring a fuel truck out there and fill it up. You might have flipped it. I noticed you were mysteriously quiet about that might have flipped it until somebody said something. Well, I got one more set of bricks I got to drop off here. Good luck. Good luck, because we all know that Rift is a pain in the neck to get into. Well, then there's that. So I may be a bit longer going to you guys than originally planned. I have to go rescue my truck. Actually, I should turn this around and go out the other way with it. Just because it's going to be a little bit easier. Well, yeah, I mean, if you know where it is, you might as well grab it if you're nearby. Well, you're gonna have to wait because my C500 is on its side right now, so I got to go rescue it again. See what happens when you drive off to another map? There to there. Mom's back has been hurting, so take her to the hospital tomorrow morning. Ooh. Well, I hope your mom's all right, man. Because he if thanks that yeah. We think she threw it out yesterday. She felt a pinch when she sat down yesterday, and she's been getting worse since. Mm. Yeah, definitely be praying for her, man. Which again, if any of you guys are on my Discord channel or not, I have a section on there where if you guys need prayer for something, you can feel free to enter any prayer requests in that channel on my Discord. And I will be sure to pray for her, and we have a team at church that will be praying. Hey, I need that side of the road, man. You know I can't drive this thing over on this side of the road. Don't park there. All right. That's where I'm stuck at. That's the direction I'm laying. So we're going to come in from this side. Right turn, Clyde. Have a few days like mine. Cut your hand making the sandwich. Neighbor threw his back out. Your mom hurt her knee. What's next? It shouldn't be anything. They come in threes, so that's all three of them for you. You're gonna go? All right, Gad. Hopefully, yeah. Words, words. That's what I smelled burning. All the way over here, I could smell you thinking. All right. Yeah, that one can be a tough one to get up out of that crevice there. Crevice, canyon, whatever you want to call it. I always get them both, but without the right vehicle, that's a tough one to get. Oh, you're trying to do it with an earth roamer? Oof. All right, wooden planks order. Very good. If we keep this up, we might become a regular supplier. Thank you. 260 XP, 2,750 cash. All right, now I think I want to cut across the field up here. Give me a little waypoint there to head for. Yeah, he does that from time to time. He pops in, covers a few things, pops back out. Alright, there she is. Now to get her back on her feet. Alright, we're gonna move forward off of this a little bit and reposition some first. And to think, if I would have delivered to the first location, this location first, I wouldn't be going through this right now. And while I'm here, let me grab some fuel out of it. Well, I got 6 there, so we'll take that. We'll take that much. And empty my roof rack. Oh yeah, that takes a pain in the neck to get out of there. Only other issue is you woke up too late and don't have time to stream Baldur's Gate. Well, I mean, I guess it could be worse. You could have woke up too early and be falling asleep while trying to stream Baldur's Gate. You know, I don't think I've played any of the Baldur's Gate games. About the closest thing I played to any of that was Oblivion. They're fantastic. Are they made of plastic? Sorry, I went there. Never tried BG3 though. You have Dark Alliance and 2. Solid bricks, all of them? Excellent. Here's your deserved reward: 200 XP, $1,250 cash. We'll take that. There are a lot of things in here. A lot to do, and there's only a couple of them that are listed. Saving country bread, delivered to the hangar. Sie kann Loaf, which is over there. Just a little exploration. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. All right, we will head for there. Yeah, if you can. I mean, we got to get it eventually. Yep. Barbie's inbound. He's coming back. Or, yeah, that actually was a new message. Sometimes I'm not sure if it's new messages or old messages popping up on my screen, because occasionally the PlayStation will start throwing the old messages in every time a new one comes up. Well, maybe not. I've been playing Diablo 3 and 4 as well. Would play Dark Souls 2. But would be a few hours of watching you die over and over again. Downloading a game. Well, it depends on how much fuel you're burning and how close the fuel station is for it to fill up. You're still on the Rift. There are some scout fuel carriers scattered about, and there's that fuel station on top of the hill. But I think you got to bring something there to activate it. Yep. Yeah, there's actually 2 fuel stations in the Rift. It's up on a hill. Ugh! You've got to be kidding me! Ugh. Well, at least it's not far away. Not far away. Skyrim and a few others you want to bring to the channel. Tonight I think it's going to be SnowRunner or Dragon Slaying in SnowRunner. Right. Tell that trick to quit lying down on the job. I think it's tired, Lisa. I've been using it a lot, so, you know, it's tired from all the scouting it's had to do. Worst thing is the 31 gallons I have left in this thing is what it's got. I'm going to have to bring some fuel out to it, because I don't know if that's even enough to get me back to the garage. Silent Hill, level in SnowRunner. The place is tiring. Yes, yes it is. Not too bad. Not bad. Didn't have a lot of viewers, but no, yesterday wasn't the day for Rio to play. That will be tomorrow. Well, that is the plan, but again, you being the only other person, be on standby in case he can't make it for some reason? Oh. Mm-hmm. Lisa says, 31 people watching. Come on, guys, hit that like button. It's free and it doesn't hurt. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, wrong truck. Change truck. Well, appreciate you, Bryce. Stu's one of those likes. Nice. Thank you, Stu. Appreciate you. That's right. Everybody says like and subscribers will leave a rat in your shoes. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's usually one of the first things that I do, too. Get on there and hit that like button, even if I'm only going to be there for like 5 minutes, because it helps the algorithm to point more people towards their channel. All right. Cute and tiny little con loaf. Oh, Lisa says exactly. I hope it do the same. Oh, absolutely. Of course, it immediately wants to swing the opposite direction of what I was trying to get it to rotate. As does anything and everything you pick up. All right, discovered a new trailer, huh? Does the loaf have nothing? Of course it has nothing. Old Faithful. It's really fascinating to see one of these relics hit the road again. Much better than just being left to rust the way I see it. 520 XP, 4,450 cash. Yeah, you'll get that from time to time. It's not cheap. Alright. We need to go that way around, I think. I don't know. What rank am I? I am 30. I maxed out. Yeah, we're moving along pretty good. I don't know. I'd have to go back in there and look. I'll have to check later. Oh, stupid tree roots. It's the worst thing in this region. I mean, the rift is small enough that you don't really need one there. And Zimnagorsk has that garage right inside that gateway. So it's not that far of a distance to travel to get to the rift. The one thing I wish is that they wouldn't have put the sign about the new objective and stuff so low on the screen. They could have put that all the way at the top of the screen so it wasn't right where you were trying to see the drive. Because some of these roads, you don't want that flashing up in your face. Or like when you're doing some of these, the contests where it's the different stages, and it pops up stage complete right in the middle of what you're trying to see. Put that at the top of the screen, folks. Obviously, they can't do anything about it anymore, but... Yeah, I think that's the one that's on top of the hill there that has to get unlocked. Yeah. Oh, don't, you bugger. Well, at least I'm close to the garage. So I'll pull another overgrown truck out that's not designed for these roads. Freight shake. I still like the fact that the service add-on for this is a sleeper cab. Just make that available as an add-on for even the trucks that they already have. Oh, they did a great job. I mean, it looks beautiful. But I got to get back to driving, looking at it the normal way, because otherwise I'm going to flip this on the way there to rescue the other one. The SX is the longer of the two, isn't it? Yeah. I prefer the LTI just because of the shorter wheelbase. Uh-huh. No, you don't have to. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you can. That came unpacked. All right. Well, really? I mean, all right. Well, at least I got the engine started back up again. Well, the loaf may end up getting abused on the way back. Because I'm thinking I'm just going to tow it behind. Instead of fussing with picking it back up and putting it in the back of the truck again. Nice. There's a lot of raised suspensions on this map, you know, in this region. Somewhere should be the all-wheel drive in here in Tamir is the all-wheel drive for one of the trucks that you get in Michigan. I think it's the GMC. And Sergey, good evening. Yeah, one of them. I thought it was the GMC, but it might be the Kodiak. I don't know. One of them's got an all-wheel drive that's somewhere here in Tamir. Yeah. Yeah, all-wheel drive for the 9500s in Cola. Thank you, Stu, for confirming that. That's what Bryce was just saying. Yeah, it might have been the Kodiak that had it here. I just remember one of them said, you know, to find it in Tamir. If that's what it says. All right. This is Saving Country Bread. I may now wipe the tears from my eyes, just as the man sweeps the crumbs from his table. They don't call me Vladimir Gluten for nothing. All-wheel drive for the Kodiak was in Alaska. We got all the upgrades in Alaska. I'll have to check in the garage then and see. I should have that already then. See, I don't have all that stuff memorized. I just Ooh, 3 loads of long logs to the sawmill. Not looking forward to that one. I, that'll be an all hands on deck situation, so we can just line up 3 trucks and make one run of it. Oh, absolutely. Okay. Nice. What do we got left here? Lost in the Rocks. As the TUZ-166 has to get delivered. Have way too many hours in this game. Yeah, I know what you mean there. Uh, oh, did somebody drag it out of the water already? Nice. Yeah, it's sitting on the side of the road over here, and a lot easier area to grab it than where it originally was. I mean, it's not way far away from the original location, but it's definitely in a lot better spot. All right, we will start tracking that. Mm-hmm. Only thing got to deal with to get it where it's got to be is the squish. I don't like driving through the squish if I don't have to. What do I got that can handle the squish good? Um, well, no, I got a truck for it. It's gonna be all the way at the bottom. There she is. Got to go now. Sorry, gonna start now with Biggie. All right. Have a good stream there, Stu. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for stopping. Good, 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 good. Already got the good tires on there. I'm going to do it. Put the advanced heavy one on there. It's already got a spare wheel. Do a snorkel. If I put the sideboard bed on and the crane. I was going to say YAR 89. Ooh, I didn't check. I think this thing has a roof rack, doesn't it? Doesn't the Mastodon have a roof rack? Maybe. I did not check. Trunk repair supplies. Yes. We want those. And I can put my fog lights on with it. Now we can leave. Okay. Now this is a truck I wish I would have had the first time I played this game. For this region. The Mastodon. The Zik 612H. Driving this truck is like cheat mode engaged. It's kind of why I waited this long to pull it out. All right. She kind of doesn't shine real well on this road, but once we get in that mud, she'll be in her element. Right here. This is where she'll shine. Have fun. All right. Thank you, Richard. Look at that. She doesn't even barely slow down going through there. Shortcut across necessary. Like that. I like it too, but I mean it is a bit OP. But for some situations like where you got all that deep mud that just bogs everything else down, you got to pull it out. I just try not to use it all the time. Just throw it high range and plot on through. Am I ready for season 16? Absolutely. When season 16 drops, at least one of my SnowRunner days is going to be single player mode only, because my main save game has all been single player, so I'm not gonna jump in with the co-op on that one. We're doing the regions in order on the co-op mode, so when we get to that point in the co-op, we'll just pick it up from there and finish it out. There's a box there. What's that box? Oh, that's just the other box for this. Well, sorry about that, trees. I just didn't feel like backing up. I don't sound sorry. Well, you know, I mean, probably if I would have wanted to back up and try to miss them, I'd be a little more sorry. I may even, when Season 16 drops, I may even put the difficult mode aside until I complete Season 16. And then we'll return back to this. Now, there are an awful lot of tasks out there yet that have to get activated. Because this was the last one that we had already activated. Says, thank you. I appreciate your help. Ever think of starting a driving school around here? The locals certainly need it. 290 XP, 2300 cash, and the TUZ 166. Alright, so we will take that back to the garage. That spot looked a little drier than it usually does. Puddles look smaller when you're driving this thing. Yeah, definitely. She is a beast. Atlantic Ocean? What, you mean that puddle? Barely get my tires wet driving through that. Oh, I had to laugh earlier. I had Sam outside and sounded like he was starting to bark at something that he didn't need to bark at, so I walked over to the door to take a look, and he's out there just tearing back and forth across the yard like a crazy little maniac. Just racing and having a blast. And then he comes in and does the same thing, tearing around the house. I was like, I love watching puppies have fun. Okay, let's unpack. We will move this guy to the garage because he is completely destroyed. And now he's brand spanking new. And we'll retain him. And the 6 can come back inside. We'll pull the Wrangler back out and we'll go look for some tasks that we don't have activated because there's apparently a laundry list of them. Yeah, we're just going to put some tick marks on all of them. Why do they all seem to be vehicles that are stuck somewhere? Drowned bricks. And that's just the thing for the farm swim. All right. Well, that'd be quite the interesting route if I took that route to do it. So let's get rid of all those. Now I know where they're at. Set kind of an order of operations. Three, right? That was one. Farm swim's way over there. Not hitting that one yet. Off the cliff. Drowned truck. So yeah, then so it's just the 4, it looks like, other than the bricks. What was the bricks? And that's right there too. Okay, add that one in, and then that one. Let's go get these activated. Man, is that mirror ever adjusted wrong? And then they got the flipper set like somebody's behind me with their high beams or something. That's why it's not quite right. All right, which way do I want to go to get there? Well, Bryce was saying he had to top off his fuel earlier, and it was $61 a gallon. So far, I have managed to do it all without having to buy fuel. I might have bought it once. Find it easier to buy couple of fuel trailers and leave them scattered about. And this road's just tilted all the way. All right, Bryce is back, guys. And he's gone again. He's been off taking care of some of the extracurricular activities and getting watchtowers and stuff like that, opening up the other maps. Dawn 71. All right. Nope. It's broken. Won't budge. I think we'll have more chance pulling the mythical sword from the mythical stone. But first, we need to repair this vehicle. Could you help us? I sure will help you at some point in time. What's the closest road to it? Hey, Bryce is back again, guys. Because it doesn't like you. Let's see if we can't yank it out to the main road. Okay, well, it's not going out with us, so it'll sit there. It's active. There's always a good possibility of that. Even rechargeable batteries don't last forever. But does it make dollars? Uh-oh. Ooh, that's a deep squish. Dad, I need to know. Just plug it in. Okay. Well, high range don't work. There's the glow in the distance. Why is it always a Don 71? Alright, this one. Off the cliff. You would not believe what people lose around here. What's that? Their minds? Ha! Yes, yes, perhaps. But no, there's a car at the bottom of the water that needs to be repaired and refueled. Please help. Sure, we can do that. What's? Can I drag it out of here with me? Possibly. What's that look like over there? Hey, there's my typical signature move. Turn the parking brake off, then start the engine. You're back again? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, it's up to you. I mean, obviously recovery is going to cost you. And considering I don't know. I don't know if it changes based off the distance. I'll see. Yeah. Okay. I'm working on activating the last remaining tasks that need to be activated over here in Drownlands. Of course, all but one of them are vehicle rescues. There's a lot of vehicle rescues on this map. You mean in Zimnogorsk? Oh. Welcome to my world. Oh, wait. I don't, I don't have any, good winch points. I can't. Uh-huh. Well, you can walk 10 feet then. Oh, what do you do? What are you working on right now, Bryce? That anything that you're in the middle of, or are you just starting something? All right, all right. Well, I figure we'll go ahead and end the stream right here then, because it's a little bit later than what I've been going. And well, no, this is a little later than what I normally have been ending it. So we'll go ahead and end the stream right here, and we will pick up again. What is it? Saturday is Snow Runner Day, so Saturday. Um, yeah, with the new schedule, the new schedule may change yet again because I might move the raffle day to and split Saturday's stream in two and do a couple hours for the raffle winner on Saturdays because then it allows people from further away, different parts of the world to be able to participate. Where Wednesday evenings for me, some people that's the middle of the night, some people it's the middle of their workday. So it doesn't really work real well for them. Pathfinder! Looks like this road might not be worth the effort. We'll stick to using the old one for now. Still, thanks for taking the time to check it. 80 XP, 1300 cash. We'll take that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to end the stream for this evening. Again, we will pick the SnowRunner up on Saturday. Tomorrow evening, I have not heard from Rio, but is potentially going to be whatever game Rio chooses to play. It will be on his playthrough and his stream as he won the raffle for the week, and we will be surprised at what he's got. I will talk on behalf of Bryce and Ged, who both of whom were here and you can't hear. We will say thank you and have a good evening. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, feel free to share, comment, please subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. And with that, we will see you next time.